Hello and welcome to another Tech Articles. In today's articles, we're going to cover a Suremember item. And I've seen this one pop up quite a lot in the Facebook groups the last couple of weeks. In fact, I've seen it pop up a few times before that, but it was a relatively basic item that I didn't think really needed a video. But as it's come up again, and there's been quite a few people asking this, and I thought I'd do one. I can then just divert people to it, and it's done then. So the question is, how do you add a login to your site menu to your Suremembers membership area or membership login? Now that's relatively simple. That's basic WordPress, and we will cover that off, and I will add a menu item to this. It's no different to adding any other menu item. The trick here is redirections within Suremembers, and we will cover that as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to our dashboard, and I'm going to talk you through my pages. I have a members only page, and this is where I want my members to log in when they log in to come to. Now, this nothing. It's very basic. It's just basically a welcome to the members area page. You could have downloads here, additional links, messages to. It could be anything. And it doesn't have to be to a members only page. It could be straight into your course. It could be anything you usually do. But in our example here, we're going to be redirecting them to the members only page. And in terms of my Suremembers membership, this is really basic. It is an entire website item. The only page that I've excluded is the home page. So if you visit this site, the only page you can see if you're not in the membership group is the home page. And I've done that just to keep it simple. It all works exactly the same, however your membership categories are set up, and that would be for you to decide in terms of your membership items. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to add it to my menu, so my top menu on my site. So if we visit the site, I'm going to add it here at the end, and I'm just going to call it members login. Now, I'm using a very basic site here. I was using it to test some filtering for shortcut for another video, and I thought I'd whack this on the end. So there's nothing set up on the site. It doesn't look nice. It hasn't got any sort of items to use or view. So there's nothing special there. I would say that I wouldn't usually use the basic WordPress login for this. I would use bricks and build a login page, or maybe even Fluent Forms or something and build a login page. But for this example, I'm going to use WordPress WP login as our login. You just substitute the URL to the page that you want them to actually log in. In this case, when we add it to the menu, that's the only difference you'd make there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to appearances and menus. And of course, here I'm using a traditional theme, not an FSE. If you were using an FSE, you'd have to edit the menu the way you edit a menu on an FSE site. That's full site editing for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about there. So to do this, we're going to come into our menus item, and I'm going to add a custom link. And we're going to call it members login. And we are just going to copy this bit here, which is the domain, copy and paste that into here. And it's just wplogin.php. And we're going to add that to menu. And then we go members login. I'm going to save that menu. And there's no caching or anything on this site, so it should automatically appear on the end for us to get our members login. And that is it. We've entered our login. If we were to click this into an incognito window, we would get a login box. So let's close down this incognito window, and we'll head back over to our site, and I'll stay on this tab here. We'll go down to Suremembers, and then we're going to go to settings. And then the next thing we need to use is redirection rules. And in our case here, as I discussed earlier, I want them to go to the members page, and I believe I called it members. There I did, so I called it members only, and I'm going to select that. And when they log out, as I said, the only page that they can see is the home page, so that's where we want to send them. Now, these can be anything you want. I've put it as members only. It could be straight into your Learn dashboard. It could be straight into your main WP dashboard. It could be any of the URLs that you've got within your WordPress site or anything that you've got installed. But to keep it simple here, these are our redirections. So when a member logs in, we want them to log in and end up on the members only page. Let's assume there's a load of downloads on there for them in this membership site. And when they log out, they have to be resent to the home page, because otherwise they won't be able to see it, because that's the only page that we've excluded from the membership. So I'm going to save those settings, and they should be saved. And I'm just going to check here. Yep, they have. And that's really it. We have our site. It's all set up to go. So all I'm going to do again is copy our site. I'm going to open a new incognito window, and I'm going to paste it in. And this is now I'm a visitor to the site. I'm no longer an admin to the site. That's important when you check this login. Don't log in as your admin self. You'll be redirected to the dashboard. What you want is to check as a member, and that's what I'm going to do. So members login, and the login turns up. And as I said, I wouldn't usually use this as my login. I would stylize one and create one, but for this example, that doesn't matter. And I've created an account on here called member with a password of member. I'm going to push login, and you'll see that we've logged in, and we sent to our page, and we enter the members only page. And the reason for that is because member is a member of our membership group within Suremembers, and this is where we've set them to redirect. And that is how you create a login page in Suremembers, add it to your WordPress menu, and utilize it across your site. Now, obviously, there are changes to this. If you were using bricks and you were building it, you would add it as a URL link to your membership page, and it worked the same way. The key thing here is your redirection rules. That is the bit in Suremembers that you need to set. Hopefully, this is of some use to you. If you like this video, if you want to see more videos on Suremembers, Shortcut, etc., please do like and subscribe to the channel. And if there is a video that you would like me to look into, please do let me know. Thanks for watching.